Hi Aries, this is Molly from the Oracles of Jedi, and I'm here today to give you your astrological report for your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign in Aries. And this is obviously a general reading, so I can't give you a specific message unless I do a personal reading where I look at your natal chart and the transits that are occurring. But this is just a general reading to kind of give you some ideas about like maybe what's going on right now astrologically and how it may be affecting your chart. And I do channel messages, so I'm going to tune in on Aries and see specifically like how it may be, like some of the planets may be affecting you right now. And I'm going to give you some highlights on some of the planets that are transiting. And I understand that you may be feeling impatient right now. I'm picking that up from my spirit guides. Aries is like, gosh, I really want something right now, and I'm not going to wait for it. I can totally sense that, and I think it's because I have Aries in my Mars sign, so I have that kind of aggressive impatience as well. But I just wanted to say that I'm really excited to do this reading for you. I'm going to try to get to the point really fast. I know that you guys want some answers on some things. And I'm going to look specifically at the Uranus and Venus that's transiting Taurus right now. And I'm also going to be looking at the Pluto and Saturn that is going through the sign of Capricorn, and where it might be in your chart and how it might affect you. And the last alignment that I want to look at is, of course, the North Node that's in Cancer right now. That's a really, like, I always try to look at the North Node because it's like really important. It affects like everybody, and wherever it's at in your personal chart, it'll tell you like what you're doing in this life, what's your main purpose, why you're here. You probably have multiple purposes for why you've incarnated on this planet, but it usually will give you an idea depending on the house that it's in natally, and I can actually do a personal reading for you. You can contact me where the personal reading would be like where I could look specifically at your astrology chart and tell you exactly what's going on astrologically, what planets are hitting what in your natal chart, and it will give you a really accurate description because I do have psychic abilities and I can channel through spirits, and so I just wanted to go over this a little bit. Right now, like I said, Uranus and Venus are transiting Taurus. And Taurus is a sign, it's the physical sign, it's the bull. It's an earth sign, and it rules, it's really good with money. It's money, groundedness, earthy, sex, love, luxurious things. They typically like really good bedding. I know that I have a friend that's a Taurus, and she really loves like big soft pillows. Taurus is just very like luxurious. They like good sex, they like good food, and they're really great friends if you have them. They enjoy sex. And so you have Venus and Uranus there, and wherever it's hitting in your chart, it's affecting you. If you have it, for instance, say you're an Aries rising and you have it going through your first house and Taurus is in your first house, that's going to be affecting your personality. That is yourself. You're probably craving good food right now. You're probably craving luxurious items. And I also feel like, Uranus is going to drop some unexpected stuff for you. So maybe you're going to get some new clothes really quickly. Or maybe something is like, some good luck is coming your way. I feel like with the planet Venus there, that's the planet Venus rules love and it rules money. So you may be getting an unexpected windfall. It's highlighting that area. Maybe you're feeling a lot of love for yourself right now, which is really needed right now in this time of, our world that we're living in. We really need love and self-care and to be selfish, and that's okay. And sorry, I'm gonna take my glasses off because they're kind of reflecting a little bit, but I just, I think that that's really what's happening for Aries with the Venus and the Uranus. Obviously, I need to look at your personal chart if you have it in a different area, because it's not always the same for everybody depending on when you were born. But you know, that's a really good message, and I don't see anything bad coming for you in that way. I think with those planets going together, it's just good stuff. Good stuff's coming to you, and I really feel that. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about Pluto and Saturn. They are going together through Capricorn, and it may be hitting, depending on your chart, you know, it may be going through your 9th or your 10th house. Or even your 11th. I'm not sure exactly. I would have to look at your chart again. But I feel like if it's, for instance, if it's in your 10th house, you may be experiencing a rebirth with your career. You may have just left a job. Pluto will take away everything. It strips everything down. It will transform it, but it's like kind of, I guess it's considered a malefic planet to most astrologers. So you may have had a hard time with your career in the last 10 years. If you've gone through job after job and you've not had anything stable, with Saturn there, it'll plant the seeds to build a strong foundation in your career. So Saturn builds us up. It's authority, it's strong boundaries, it's building a firm foundation, it's Wall Street, it's the CEO, big business, big money. So if you haven't had any of those things and you've been wanting them, I think it's coming soon. I feel like with Pluto there, you're going to be getting a good job offer that provides a very firm foundation for you and your family, potentially, or a partner that you're with. And I feel like this message is important for you. If you're an Aries and you've been impatient for a long time, and I feel like you probably are, and you've been waiting for like a good question, like a good something to kind of motivate you to keep continuing with your ambitions, because I know Aries is very ambitious and they like working on projects and they like finishing and accomplishing things really very quickly. That's a really good message for you, because it's saying that, hey, you're finally going to get what you want in that area. If it's hitting that 10th house, for instance, if it's hitting your 11th house, for instance, that Pluto could have broken down your 11th house, which was, 11th house is the community that you're involved with. It's your neighborhood, your local community, groups that you're with. Say it's like, I don't know, maybe you're involved in like a YMCA or a Boys and Girls Club or something like that. I know that's random, but it's, maybe you're involved in a church or something like that, and it's a local community. Maybe you've had really bad luck in that area for quite a while, and you don't have very many friends and groups that you're involved in. I think you're probably going to have a renewed sense of, support by others and your community and your community involvement in the groups that you care about. Maybe you're going to start a new charity. Maybe you're going to join a new group that supports something in healthcare. I'm not exactly sure. I would have to look at your normal, like your natal chart with what's going on specifically for you. But that is also really good news. And so I think that, like I said, Pluto's starting to build us back up. I can feel it energetically. I can feel that Pluto's coming back around, and it's transforming us, and it's giving us a gift, because it's finally like on that other side, so to speak, of breaking us down. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about with you, Aries, astrologically specifically, before I channel some messages to give you, was the North Node in Cancer, and that is probably going through, depending on where it is in your chart, it may be going through your 3rd, 4th, or 5th house. It just depends. I feel like if you've got the North Node in Cancer and it's transiting your 4th house, you may be establishing a new boundary, a new foundation. If it's, it could potentially be a family, a new partnership with somebody in your family. Like maybe you're starting a new career with a family member, even. It could be a sibling, anything like that. It's like you're establishing something together. It's a new beginning there. And it also represents the home, so you could be moving, you could be getting a new home. Maybe you are moving out of state, maybe you're moving out of the country. It could be anything like that, but you're establishing something new, you're building something new. if that is going through your 4th house. And of course, if it's in Cancer, so Cancer rules the home. It rules, you know, the hearth, and building like a family and feeling safe and secure and eating good food and nurturing yourself and just like that mother energy. That's Cancer. So if like your mom cooks for you, for instance, she's probably like got some sort of Cancerian placements, I would say, and especially if she's a good cook. So I hope that helps you with, you know, the North Node placement. And again, also, another thing I wanted to say is with it going, if it is going through your 4th house, for instance, you may have like a renewed sense of purpose and with your family. So say you've had some broken relationships in your family. You may like have an old cousin come back into your life that you haven't seen in a long time, and all of a sudden they're like your best friend. Maybe they're just like there and supporting you. So it could be something like that, and it also could be that you're reestablishing a new home, or reestablishing a relationship with a sibling. So that's, I mean, I know the 3rd house is there, and that's, you know, siblings are in that house. So maybe that's the message I'm giving you. If you've got it going through your 3rd house, it could be that you're reestablishing a relationship with your siblings. I know that's really strange, but I just wanted to give you that message as well, Aries. I know that it's possible that you've been experiencing some sort of disruption. I feel like, and if it's with your career and maybe your reputation has been damaged in some way, or you've just, like I said, you keep going through job after job. I think that's gonna change for you. I really do. So I really hope that message helped. And I'm going to pull a card from my Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron Reed. And this is just to kind of give us a general, you know, kind of like what's going on with Aries right now. And let's see if we can get a message for you. And I feel like you're really interested in love right now. Maybe, you know, I've been giving you some messages about career, but I think the Aries is really wanting to know about their love life right now. I feel it. I feel like maybe you're feeling like, God, I'm being stifled. I'm being stifled to death. I just want a new partner, a new relationship, or maybe you're in a marriage and you're just feeling like, God, this woman won't shut up. I know that sounds really kind of mean, but I'm channeling that right now. It could be something like that. It could just be that you're like, God, I really want to be free. I want to get out there and be ambitious, and even in your love life, sometimes you just need something to be excited about and have a renewed sense of interest or something like that in your marriage. But I'm just really picking up, like I said, that Aries is really wanting something in their love life to come through for them. So let me see what I pull here. Oh, wow. Okay. So I got the encouragement card. And in this deck, you know, the encouragement card is a partnership. It's a supportive partnership. Something, you know, maybe you're not feeling very appreciated by your partner right now, and you just feel like they keep throwing stuff at you all the time, and you're just really tired of it. And I can sense that. If you're partnered, if you've been in a long-term relationship for a while and you just feel like underappreciated, like your partner has not been encouraging you, you really need to ask them to encourage you. You need to say, look, I need some support with this. I'm not feeling supported. I feel like I'm giving so much to you and doing things for you all the time, and you're not giving that back to me. I feel that with Aries right now. You're mad. You're kind of pissed. You're like, you know, why am I in this relationship when I'm not getting what I need? And I know that Aries can be kind of selfish, but that's okay. I think I'm telling you that it's okay to be selfish sometimes and ask for the things that you need. If I'm not trying to be intrusive here, guys, but I feel like you may even be like, maybe you're not getting your needs met. Whether that's sexually or, you know, I'm not going to give you advice on marital stuff, but maybe you're not getting what you need sexually by your partner. It could be that they're not supporting you in your career. Maybe you're working really hard on your career and they're not giving you the support you need. Or maybe they're just like ignoring you. They could be ignoring you. You could be ignoring your partner, and then that's causing more problems. Something like that. And I feel like that's what this card is telling us with the encouragement. That you need to be asking for help. You need to be in that partnership that is fulfilling for you. If you're single, this is actually a very good card. It's saying that you're probably going to get the support you need, that you're going to get the encouragement that you need to finish that project. Aries really loves to start a project, but they're not always good to finish it, and they sometimes need an extra push or support to finish projects in their career. And so I think you're going to get that support if it's not just through your career, but maybe in your love life. Maybe you'll get a friend to go out with you so that you can meet some new people and start dating again. And that's also really good news. So I hope this reading helped you, Aries. I know that you're really excited about watching it, and I hope that my astrology chart reading did some good for you and that you were able to get some information you needed. If you would like a personal reading from me, I'm available. I have a lot of openings right now because we're new and starting off this new business. And so you can email us at oraclesofjedi@gmail.com. Check us out again on our Facebook page, Oracles of Jedi. And right now we're running a special. It's 20% off the personal astrology chart reading with 2 natal aspects and a question of your choice. And I'm just going to check one more time to see if I feel anything and see if maybe this encouragement card came up in your chart somewhere. Okay, I think I see where it might be affecting you. So I'm going back to Jupiter. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. It's ruled by Sagittarius, and it's expanding in your chart. And I don't know if I talked about this actually, but I think I was going to. If Jupiter is expanding your 8th house, you may be wanting wild sex. You may be wanting a rebirth, a new transformation, because if it's going through your 8th house and you've got Sag there, yeah, there's some stuff going on. It's being expanded. So if you're not getting your needs met, and you need to be talking to your partner, you need to be telling them what's going on with you, because you don't want to cause any problems in the relationship. And also, if you're single, you're probably going to be having some renewed sense of sex life, and possibly even you probably have experienced some sort of loss. Maybe you've had a death in the family. Maybe there's some like tax issue you're dealing with. Again, not Scorpio. Well, that's Scorpio is the 8th house, but with Sag and Jupiter there, if Jupiter's going through that house, it's bringing up tax issues. It's bringing up child support. It's bringing up death, rebirth, transformation, sex. It's intimate relationships. So I do see that, and I think that, again, you need to be talking to your partner, and you need that encouragement. And so I hope this reading helped you, Aries. Again, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and watching my video. I really appreciate your support and your likes. So thanks. I hope to talk to you soon.